Okay, looks like we are live. Yo, 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 what is good, YouTube? What is good, gamers? It is your boy Lincoln Clay coming back at you with another live stream. Do yourself a favor and do me a favor as well. Hit that like button, help spread my content to a wider audience. Make sure you hit the bell icon and stay up to date whenever I put out new content. I would appreciate that as well. And if you are a new subscriber, new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I hope you are enjoying the content. And so, getting down to it, first things first. We today Fatal Mephisto was supposed to be the guest on the Lincoln show, and unfortunately he was unable to make it because he actually had a prior commitment with Titanfall Princess to be on her podcast. So we have pushed it back until tomorrow, at the same time tomorrow. So he will be a guest tomorrow on the show at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So my apologies for that, but in tomorrow. And let me go to my page so I keep an eye on the comment section. My channel and okay. So excuse me. So the comment section is open. Feel free to jump in, talk about whatever you want. I'm probably not going to spend a whole lot of time on uh, with the stream today. Yo, 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 yo. Is that Reese? Mr. Movie. What is up, brother? Um, Appreciate you checking it out. There's I don't know how many of my videos you've seen, but you definitely want to go back and check out the Lincoln show. I had I had a couple of guests, as well as A Lee being my first guest, and he will be coming back soon. I've already talked to him and got a commitment from him. He will be coming back soon. A Lee of Gunroot Gaming. Um, Also a movie. You know, in the beginning I was making full blown videos, but at this time I've been doing live streams. No doubt, no doubt. Movie always stopping in. You'll go back and check them. Cool. Right now I've opted for the live streams because it's a lot faster. Um, you know, editing videos takes a while. So at this point, I try to do a video on Friday night or something like that, upload it the next day. So so I lost my train of thought. So anyway, I am going to share my screen with you. So sit tight and let me find what I'm looking for. Come on, come on, come on. Shouldn't take this long. Hmm. Bear with me. This thing is taking forever. We had an error. Come on. Let's try this again. Okay. That's not working. So let's try it this way. So more sooner than later, I'm gonna have to do something about this internet connection. That's not working, so let's try it this way. And let me stop that. There must be an issue with N4G. It acts like it don't like my computer or something. This is my connection to the site. It's not secure, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we'll leave that alone. And I'll just pull it up on my phone. So anyway, I'm looking at N4G on my phone. And let's see here. God of War. IGN gave it a perfect 10. Let's see here. Go for Games gave it a 9 out of 10. Let's see here. Polygon gave God of War a perfect 10. Let me see here. There was one more. I saw in there. Gaming Target gave God of War a perfect 10. You see here. Yahoo gave God of War a 5 out of 5. So anyway, so I wake up this morning to find out that God of War has gotten a lot of great reviews, and true to form, the Xbots started crying. So my thoughts on that is I'm not going to bash them all that hard, because you could make the case that I kind of did it with Sea of Thieves. I've seen a bunch of videos where people were saying that, that the Xbots were crying. I don't know all that much of what they've been saying specifically, because I haven't had a chance to watch everybody's videos. All I know is that that's what's hot right now on YouTube, is that the Xbots are crying over the over the God of War reviews. And so I guess the only thing that I've really heard specific from these videos that supposedly came out of the Xbox mouths is that they believe that Sony paid some of these critics off to give the game a perfect 10. So I don't know. I'm in the middle of the road on that one, because all those scores that I just read, that is a lot of 10s. I'm not going to lie. I do believe it is a good game. If the game is if excuse me, if the gameplay videos that I've seen, what up Thrash, if any gameplay videos are any indication of what this game is going to be, I would probably give this game a 9. But it's gotten quite a few 10s. So I heard that the Xbox were crying that that Sony were paying people off, and I'm not gonna bang the Xbox too hard on that one, because I did it with Sea of Thieves. I thought the game looked like pure trash to me, but it was getting a whole bunch of positive reviews. And so I was wondering if journalists got paid off to give it a good review. So if that's what the Xbox want to believe, I'm not going to bang them too much on that one. But I mean, but still, there is a pattern here. Every time there is some kind of it seems lately, every time there's some kind of release date or some kind of gameplay footage coming out on the Sony exclusives, the Xbox start up crying. So if this was the first time they started up crying, I might have gave them a pass, but this is a pattern with them. So based on what I've seen the last couple of months, they probably going to start up crying again when the game releases next Friday. But at the end of the day, I mean, they crying to the wrong people. Every time, like I said, every time something Sony comes out, they start crying. No, take that shit. All the crying that you're doing, if you took that energy to Phil Spencer, and go crying to him, who knows? Maybe something will get done. Uh, I mean, that makes no sense. Oh, Thrash, you say Polygon is in Microsoft's pocket and they still have it at 10? Um, I don't truth be told, I don't doubt the game is a 10, but you know, um I don't know, I've never given a game a 10, even if it should be a 10. Kind of on the belief that I'm somewhat, of the belief that there's no such thing as perfection. Um, but I don't doubt that God of War deserves a 10. So honestly, if I play God of War and I think the game is a perfect 10, I would probably actually give it a 9.9, just because I'm sure, there's going to be a bunch of people to say there's no such thing as perfection. So I would give it a 9.9 just to shut them up so they can't say there's no such thing as a perfect 10 or something like that. Um, but honestly, I don't doubt that this game is a perfect 10. Um, A Thrash, that you said you give it a 9.5, but you wait to play it. Truth be told, if the game ends up being trash, so be it. Because they had me sold on the gameplay. And so I'm willing to roll the dice and believe that it's a good game along with millions of other people. So the big question is I wonder how many units the game will sell when it releases next Friday. And I wonder if this game can have the same kind of success that Horizon Zero Dawn did. I mean, the hype is definitely there. So myself, I hope the game sells about 10 million. Um, because I want to kill that narrative that you said, Thrash. You said to me the story gotta lock it at 10. The interactions with the son got to be right, and I gotta shed a tear. See, you know what, Thrash? In one of my previous podcasts, when I was talking about Gears of War, um, the relationship he has with his son, I definitely feel that because you know Kratos is old, I'm old. His son Atreus looked like he's about 12, 13 years old. My son is 12 years old. Um, you know, pretty soon it's gonna be time to give him the talk and explain a few things to him, talk to him about life. So I'm sure Kratos gonna have that talk with his son. I mean, you seen how he helped his son drive that knife into that animal to finish it off. So he gonna be teaching him a few things. So I could definitely connect with Kratos in this game. Oh yeah. One of giving my son the talk, Thrash, one of the things I definitely been trying to put into my son's head for the last couple of years is that I want him to go into the gym, but I'm going to wait till he's about 14, 15 years old so I can set him down and talk to him and make him understand why he should go into the gym instead of just telling him to get in there. I want to explain the benefits to him. He's going to look better, he's going to feel better. Um, He's going to be a lot healthier, even though he's young. He'll still be very healthy. Um, you know, uh, probably help him get a little bit of his choice as far as the girls go when he get old enough to start chasing them. And then when he out on the streets, he gonna have a lot less problems. I'm not trying to talk that shit, but if he ends up looking like me in this picture right here, when he walk the streets, he gonna have a lot less problems. So speaking of which, before I go back to this God of War thing, I did hit my goal on the scale. Uh, I just got off the scale. Oh yeah, definitely. Holla at me about nutrition. Um, I just hit my goal of 204 pounds on the scale, down from about 213, 214 pounds. It was only 9, 10 pounds that I was trying to lose. So I knew it was going to be easy. I knew I was going to be able to get it done in a couple of weeks. It was all a matter of watching what I ate. And these last couple of weeks, all I've been eating is Caesar salads, um, and chicken breasts. And so now that I made hit my goal, it's time to slowly start putting the carbs back in my body and start trying to, uh, build some of that muscle back up because I did lose a little bit of size. I'm not going to lie. 10 pounds don't sound like that much, but, um, in my case, you lose a little bit of weight, you're going to lose a little bit of muscle with it too. You're going to lose a little bit of size. There's no way around it. So, I'm still decent size. Um, but like I said, we start slowly putting the carbs back into my body, start trying to build that muscle back up. But we got to do it slowly so I can try to get some muscle on and don't end up, getting a belly with it again. And that was the whole point of going on that diet, was to try to get the waist a little bit smaller. So, as far as nutrition goes, Thrash, I mean, if you try to lose weight or you trying to get cut, I mean, it's plain and simple. You're gonna have to eat clean. If you're trying to lose weight, a lot of salads. Hate to say it, a lot of water. Uh, as far as liquids go, a lot of water. Try to stay away from pop. Got a bunch of sugar in it. A lot of shit that's got sugar in it. Um, what else? But if you try to get cut, then you know same thing. You're gonna want to go on a low carb diet. Watch the pasta, watch the bread, shit like that. And so while we on that, right now I'm still experiencing some discomfort in my shoulder. So I am not at full strength, but one of these days I'm gonna still bring the cameras into the gym for a YouTube video. So so they can see what I do in there. I haven't been on the bench in a while. I'm still confident I can still, bench 245, 5 or 6 times, but I'm gonna go in and test my shoulder next week, try to give it some time to get better. I'm gonna go in to test my shoulder. If it looks like the weight doesn't bother my shoulder, then maybe the next week I'll shoot a video, a little quick video showing me benching the 245 or whatever. Um, I'm not near at my max strength now. I mean, because I haven't been hitting the bench that much, so I'm not near as strong as I was, say, 8 months ago or something like that. Because I was hitting 275 on the. You said, "Oh shit, how to get buff episode?" Oh yeah, man, on that incline bench, man, I was hitting 275 on the incline bench. I hit 305 on the decline bench. Um, Shit, on that decline bench, man, I was benching 265 like it was candy. I was benching 265 without a spotter. Um, right now, I think it's assuming that, even on the flat bench right now, even if assuming my shoulder doesn't bother me, I can still bench 225 without a spotter. Um, And on the decline bench, I should still be able to bench 245 easy without a spotter. But anything heavier than that, I'm definitely gonna need a spotter until my shoulder gets better, my strength comes back. And that's the other thing about putting the carbs back in my body. That's where your strength comes from too. So uh so I'll be slowly putting the carbs back in my body so I can slowly get my strength back up, because I got to get back to being able to bench 275 on the incline bench. I used to hate that bench. It used to be really intimidating, but I really love that bench now. I think that's where I actually do my best work. Um, but anyway, let me get back to God of War. As so, bottom line, as my title saying, for those crying about God of War, um, I would just stop crying and just buy it. I mean, it's been too many reports of too many Xbots crying over too much Sony shit for me to believe that it's just that they genuinely believe that the game is garbage. To me, this is just. I'm trying to avoid using the word jealous, but that's what it looks like. Pure jealousy that the PlayStation got all the games and they don't. I mean, but hey, these are the same people that when the Xbox One X got revealed at E3, they was talking that shit about the 6.4 teraflops. Ugh. These are the same people that thought the Xbox had a better lineup of exclusives. These are the same ones that were excited for Sea of Thieves, for State of Decay, for Crackdown 3. And now that that moment is actually upon us, they actually flipping out and losing their minds. So this has happened one too many times for me not to believe that they're not jealous. Um, but there's no other way around it. Just go buy the shit. Just go buy it, play it. Go buy the physical disc. Go play it. Get it over with. And then after you're done, sell it. But for that matter, rent it. If there's still a video store in your town or something like that, go rent it. The bottom line is stop crying. I mean, stop crying over here. Take that shit to Phil Spencer. I mean, from that aspect, whether it's an act or not, Zaire really the only one that's, you know, making the push about, hey, we need better games. We need more mature content. Every time some kind of Sony gameplay comes out, any kind of Sony information that comes out, he don't I mean, lately he hasn't been jumping up damage controlling. He's saying this is all the more reason why we need this on our own platform. So if anything, the Xbox need to get behind somebody like Zaire. And like I said, and go kick in Phil Spencer's door and tell him we need some damn games. Grab him by his fat ass neck and tell him y'all need some games. So, I don't plan on being on here too much longer, because other than the Xbox crying about God of War, it's really not much news out there. So, before I forget, J Wags, if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him. Go check out his latest video. It was a Xbox rant video, and the beginning of that video is absolutely hilarious. You got to check it out. That shit had me in stitches. Shout out to Jay Wags. Go check that video out. While I'm on the subject of videos, King Thrash, go check out his last couple of videos. Those is pretty funny too. And so definitely go check those out. And they pretty much took the words out of my mouth, you know, in terms of um about how everybody feels about inside Xbox, about the Xbox crying and shit like that. So myself, I didn't really plan on spending a lot of time talking about God of War. More than anything, this podcast was to let everybody know that Fatal Mephisto was unable to make it this evening, and that we have pushed it back till tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you check it out. And again, reminder, make sure you check out a special edition of the Lincoln Show on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, where my guest will be Sick Humor TV. Shout out to him. Speaking of which, Sick, I haven't seen anything from you today, man. So put something out there. I need something to watch, brother. And so, and keep you reminded of my other activities. Remember to check out the Roundtable podcast Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, give or take. Remember that the Roundtable podcast has its own channel now. It is its own entity. Um, Also, remember to check me out on the PlayStation Plus podcast Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern or 12 p.m. noon Eastern. Uh, that is hosted by Sick Humor TV. What time we start, that's kind of on him, but between 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. So make sure you check that out. We got a pretty good cast over there as well. Ian Robinson, Game Over HD. Even Craig Harris joined us before, so definitely check that out. And so actually, this is my off day, so no gym today. So I guess other than getting everything ready for work tomorrow, that's pretty much it. I'm done. So for those who watch, thanks for watching. Hey Thrash, thanks for jumping in the comment section. I appreciate it. Kept the conversation going for a little bit, because this shit with the God of War thing, like I said, it's all in all is not really all that much news to me. And I didn't want to like stretch this shit out for 3 hours or something like that, trying to find different angles to say the same old shit, so thanks for popping in on the comment section, kicking it with me a little bit. I appreciate it. For those of you who will watch this on the replay, I appreciate that as well. Thanks for checking out the replay. Thanks for tuning in. I said, go ahead and give it a like and keep your eyes open tomorrow for the Lincoln Show, which was pushed back to 8 o'clock tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. And that's gonna do it for me. I will talk to people later. This is your boy Lincoln Clay. Y'all have a good night. Make sure y'all get some gaming in before the night is over. And I will talk to y'all later. I am out.